Fucking sick. I'm up at a mate's house at the moment. He's kindly going to let us film putting together this battery. It's going to be a 24, what is it? How many amp hours is it?
Roughly around about 650.
Shit. So what are they, like fucking 320s, these cells?
They're supposed to be 314s, but they're testing around about 350.
Way higher than what they're rated for. That's shit hot. What you're saying that this thing's slightly bent, hey? Or is it straightened out?
It's straightened out now that the cells have gone in.
But there is a bit of wiggle room in there, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's gap here. They don't actually give you any foam for the sides, they just give you the insulators.
Yep.
So I've just test fit this foam here to see if that'll take out that slack, and it does. So
these are actually physically larger than the 302s, aren't they?
Yeah, they're slightly taller, slightly thicker. You'll see that once they go in.
Yeah, I can see
much of a overhang there is there, but that'll obviously be taken up. So off to Bunnings, grab some seal roll. This is the adhesive stuff, so we'll cut that up for the sides.
Yep. So what's the is that a compression plate? Is that? Yeah, oh, that's actually a.
Yeah, that's the compression plate there.
Yeah, nice one.
So that one there.
Oh, you got the screen and everything. That's a bigger screen than the standard JK BMS screen, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So that one there will go in there.
Yep.
And then that's where the BMS mounts and everything like that.
Yeah, nice.
So I did a test fit up. It all starts to compress down, but.
Fucking awesome. All right, we'll bang a fucking camera in that tripod and we'll go from there. What fittings on that? Can my...
It's for a phone, so just...
Yeah, gotcha. That's right, we'll find a way to put that in there. Sick. Let's get on with it.
On top of each other, so it's fine if you're not paralleling.
So what are you going to do about it? You got some other bus bars, some alt tech or something?
No, I have the bus bars that come with cells.
Gotcha.
So basically you go one on top of the other.
Yep.
You'll see the balancing.
So when you parallel them, the parallel link is the small one and then the big one for going between?
Yeah, haven't quite worked that out. It's all about looks. They're not much different.
Yep.
So
they should pass the same current. That's nickel coated, isn't it? That's why it's so shiny. I was pretty impressed. I bought one of those BMSs the other day, the JK BMS. I was pretty impressed with it. That screen's huge, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Have you figured out where it's going to go in the car?
In the back.
Obviously. Why is the battery on the passenger seat? So who'd you buy the enclosure from? You got them from two different places, right? Like, who was the vendor? QSO didn't want to come to the party, did they?
No, they didn't. They didn't want to do the enclosure in a 24-volt version.
Yeah, okay.
They told me it couldn't be done. So I went to another place and got it from them. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, we'll look it up after. It's not a big deal.
But it was about 600 US.
That's not bad.
And then the batteries were about 1100 US.
That's nothing, eh? That's a fit. What do you got? 15 or 16 kilowatts, or possibly 17?
Did the calculation. If I'm actually getting what they're testing as,
yep,
then it'll be about 21 kilowatts.
Yeah, right.
But it'll be 16 usable.
So by the according to what they say they are, they're 1,004 watt hours each.
Yeah, so
basically
16,
1,005, so 16.
16 guaranteed, but from
your load test.
My previous life, from testing there, you will always get overcapacity on your first charges and discharges.
Yep. So you're expecting 20 to start with, but it'll come down.
It'll come down. It'll probably be closer to 17, 18.
All right.
So
fucking sick.
Cool.
All right, let's assemble this thing. Turn the camera off while we're out front. So, sorry, who did you say you bought the cells from?
From, is it Amy?
Amy Ping?
Yep.
You did get them from QSO?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because mine did not come with these.
I got those, and I got the...
Was that an optional extra? For the, no. That's awesome. Because they did not supply these for me.
Right. So that's there. Do you want to...
Just where do you want it?
Yeah, just
right where it's going to end?
Yeah. Rough enough.
Yeah, I'm running into the wall. Nice. Like a tiger.
Get one of these.
thought it was for the floor. Oh, you're going to half it.
Grab that lid.
I bet I don't put it near the fucking battery cells, hey? Oh, do you want to put something under that so you don't cut it, or you want to flip it up the other way so there's scratch marks on the inside if you do cut through?
Oh, I don't really care about that. It's going to be the back of the car.
Yeah, fair enough. Still, I'll make an effort to.
Rest.
Yep.
But I figure, just to be on the safe side.
No, that's a good idea. I was thinking about it the other day. That 10 kilowatt hours I got on the bottom shelf, it's just sitting directly on the steel, and there's metal sport in there, right? Because I cut things in the shed, so eventually it's going to dig through.
I'm surprised that you haven't had. I'm surprised that you haven't had like everything just fucking explode.
Everybody, all the people that know me are like, you gotta burn your bloody house down. Well, we'll see. I mean, I did burn the car.
No, it's safe enough that you're not going to like burn down the neighbourhood. You've actually put some safety stuff in there, but
it's fine. I mean, I did get electrocuted the other day. I mean, we don't talk about that. I definitely didn't get electrocuted the other day.
That's just a Friday.
I was stuffing this TIG rod through there. I thought to myself, this is really dangerous. I should wait until the sun goes down. A second later, I got a shock. Like, all right, I'm going to wait until the sun goes down.
Dude, I'm still fucking just remembering the time that you were like, oh, look at these 2 solar panels here. They're high voltage, aren't they? Zap.
That arc was huge. Who's that?
Don't unplug solar panels from a friggin' breaker
Who's got time for that?
while they're still plugged in.
Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. Are you going to put some on the top? Oh, no, you know.
Well, you need both sides.
Yeah. Oh, you're not going to cut the other one that you had down? Oh, you did. You want the bottom and the side, right?
No. There's 2 sides down.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay. These are the sides, not to go underneath.
Yeah, underneath it. They give you one for underneath.
Yeah.
It's way too thin, but I'm not too concerned about it. All right.
Oh, you can tell it's been scratches it. It's definitely been. And you want the cut sides facing down or up?
Oh, I don't really care because I think this is going to be a little bit high, so we'll get a trim anyway.
You want to put the bottom one in first or these in first?
I'll put them in. As I said, like the middle is only that thick,
Yeah, gotcha.
so
Not quite
it's not going to interfere.
Yeah, it does stick over a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I put mine up a bit high. Doesn't really matter. Yes, I'll just trim that off anyway. This is just to take up that slack anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you just want to take the bounce out, right?
Yeah.
Not much for it to stick to in the middle.
No,
right?
that's why I needed to make them taller.
Yep.
Again, it's kind of best effort.
Yeah,
This is-
never see it, isn't it? I noticed that they use this stuff on the actual factory-made batteries as well, like the Volt-X batteries have got this shit in between,
Yeah.
and they put those in cars, so...
Yeah, but they're Volt-X batteries, so...
yeah.
I mean...
We'll take the good with the bad.
Again, they do the job that they're supposed to do, right? budget friendly friggin' batteries.
I noticed one of the cells is dropping on one of them, which is less than ideal, but
Used to be expected though.
yeah. Well, they're
I
second.
mean, you've hammered them though as well.
Yeah, that's right. Ran a house up and then they're cheap batteries, so I've done a really good job. There's a little bit stuck in the bottom there. Try and get that off. I mean, I don't know how many people told me that they were shit and they wouldn't last, and they're fucking
They're
5
still
years old
going.
now.
Yeah, but you never really took them all the way down though, did you?
No, never. Like people say, like that's something that's commented regularly. Is that you can go down to zero, you can go down to zero. I'd rather not, thanks. Like
Yeah.
it's still a duty cycle thing, right? You're still taking them to their limit all the time, and
Yeah,
if
you-
there's any defect, it's gonna
I mean, if you do the math on it, you got 3,500 cycles, and you do the math on how many years that actually is. Yeah, fair enough. You might want to fucking take it all the way down, but I'm a tight ass, so as you can tell.
I bet, well, yeah, well, I mean, most people wouldn't do this shit, to be fair.
I did it the cheapest possible way, and if I was doing this for like my house, I'd get the cells and stuff from Altec,
Yeah, okay.
just purely from the
So
fact
the
that
warranty.
it's safer.
Yeah.
From a, oh shit, I've got a cell that died. You just
Yeah.
go down there and they give you a new one.
For rapid turnaround, it's
And plus, also on the fact that they do a rundown test, they do all their tests in the factory before they even sell it. And that's every cell, whether it's new or their second-hand cells.
yeah.
I'll send you a photo of their actual rundown setup over there. I've got a photo of it.
We are right to share that.
Yep.
I don't mind. Just
Yep, I spoke to the owner.
I mean, that's the danger, right? Is that you can get the cells cheaper from China, but if it's mission critical,
Yeah.
you can't afford for it to go down.
Yeah, I mean, if this was just like a cost saving for the house and then you're just offsetting some of your use, maybe you would do this. But if you're doing it for a house and you don't know what you're doing, like we've got the advantage that we claim to know what we're talking about. We've got all the tools and that kind of stuff, like the battery testers and things like that. But if you go over to Altec, they'll design up your system and they'll give you every bolt, every like washer, nut, everything like that, because they'll design the system based on what you need.
Just for the video's sake, we're not sponsored by Altec, by the way. We just happen to be big fans. So no money has changed hands. So anybody who doesn't know, if you're not in Western Australia, you won't know who they are, but basically everybody else in the solar community.
They ship a lot over to like Melbourne, Sydney, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They're an
online store is pretty good.
They're an excellent solar recycler in Western Australia. They have huge ranges of various solar panels. So if you've got like a single broken panel, you're very likely to find the panel that you need with these guys. But they also stock Victron gear, so that's where our first. I shot a video there the other day of all those Canadian were they Canadian solar? I think those 595s.
Oh, the big stacks out front.
Literal pallets and pallets and pallets of them. And the guys are saying they're doing a deal with them that if you buy 20, they'll give you 10 more. No, I don't know if that deal is valid or not, but that's what he told us when we were in there.
I guess, yeah, for full disclosure, some people might recognise me. I used to work there. But, you know, I don't work there anymore and I still recommend them, so that says a lot about what they do.
Right, so just for the sake of the video, because we were off camera when we talked about it, the cells were loose in this space, so we've effectively made up the difference. Let's have a look. Oh, that's going to be a tight squeeze, bro. That's going
Yeah, but
she's
this
good.
side is really loose. So.
Is it? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's great, right? It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be a pain to get them in there. It'll probably slide against that, so it's not so bad. Plenty of
Well, I
ant-
mean, we find out now, right? I just got to remember.
You want a positive? Famous last words. You want to try and bend that out
Well,
for you?
if I can get it in right at the end,
Yep.
where it's
You
the
just push
tightest,
it
where
down.
you got no flex, then getting these other ones in shouldn't be that bad.
Who needs compression when you've had to force it in there?
Oh,
What? What's that? That didn't come off the cell, did it? Pull that cell out. Oh, I mean, there's still an aluminium fucking... Nah, you're right, mate. There's nothing ripped off the cell.
Where'd that fucking blue come from?
No idea. It might have just been, like, manufacturing shit left over. That is a tight fit, bro.
Yeah, no. It's better.
That's the way we like it. You got a hock too and spit on that thing. Oh, you gonna put something in between?
Oh, fuck, yeah. I did this last time and then I got all the way near the end and I realised I put fucking things in.
You gonna put foam in between them or no?
No. There's not enough foam to do that anyway.
Yeah, gotcha.
Just put one there. Yep.
Yeah, because if they're so tightly packed together and compressed, they're not gonna move anywhere.
Yeah.
Happy days.
I mean, these will push up anyway once that compression happens.
So because this is 24 volt, you're effectively 8S2P, right?
Yes, yep. Which is why it looks like I'm doing it weird. And I searched on all of YouTube, cannot find anyone doing an 8S2P.
Really?
No, not in these. It's all 48 volts.
Well, I'll tell you what, in about a week's time, you look at my channel, I bet you'll find a video of it. Just saying. Oddly self-serving, isn't it?
Is that why you're paying me for this?
Hey? I'm fucking paying in fucking lunchtime beers and bad jokes. Might not be worth it.
Well, you can have a refund on the bad jokes.
Yep. Thanks, appreciate it. This is going together a lot quicker than my battery went together, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, how long did it take you to balance this? You top balanced them all using that 50 amp charger.
When I first opened up the pack, I was like, oh, I got to top balance it. Then I realised that the bus bars that I got with it, which because it's going in a vehicle, I got the, they asked me, do I want the solid or the flexibles?
Yep.
So I got the flexibles, but they didn't really think it through. The flexibles don't leave you any room on the thing. So what I'm going to have to do is do a mix of the bus bars that came with the
well, given the fact that it's going to be so tightly jammed in there and compressed, it's probably not going to move around too much anyway, right?
No, but anything that makes it slightly safer is better, right?
Oh, agreed,
Like,
agreed.
you know,
Yep.
not grinding metal over the top of it.
Hey,
whoa,
personally
see?
attacked, personally attacked.
Hang on. See, you distracted me and I put one of the cells in wrong.
Which cell's in it? Oh, yeah.
That one.
Go for it. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that JK inverter BMSA.
Yeah, the best thing, the thing I like most about it is you can program in the resistance of your balance leads.
Yeah, it auto detects as well.
But does it?
Yeah, it does a sample. So like one of the things, I've just repaired that battery pack for the e-scooter, which I've taken a video of but haven't posted yet. It's got one, it's actually going to an error state because one of the cells is now got an odd impedance. It's saying it's got zero impedance. So the BMS actually detects it and raises errors on it. And funnily enough, it's something I've never seen anybody else make a video of either. It's a pretty interesting feature of those BMSs.
Because watching Andy's video, the old off-grid garage, he mentions the resistance of the balance cables, but he doesn't mention whether it's auto or manual or anything like that. I just assumed it was manual.
You can manually set it, but it'll also detect on its own. It's pretty good. I've got to revisit that because as I'm riding the scooter at the moment, because of the shitty terminations I did, there's significant voltage drop.
Has nothing to do with the fact that you're 25 kilos too heavy for it.
Hey, take it easy, take it easy. When I bought
I'm not saying that you're fat, I'm just saying that you're rotund.
We're coming into winter, bro. I'm putting on some fucking winter insulation.
I've been preparing for winter for freaking 5 years, mate.
It's a long-term game, brother. Got to
Yeah.
plan ahead.
Look, I fucking paid for all of this.
Oh shit. I was on site this week doing the meat diet again. Yeah, you should see the funny looks that the ladies in the bloody mess give you.
Yeah, well, normally, like, you are the reason why they took away the ability to order 2 steaks.
Well, hey, that bloody Bulgita, what's it called? That East Pilbara Village. You order 2, and just at the same time, you just order another 2. And then the guy gives you a funny look, but you just finish the 2 you got, and then go up and get 2 more. 4 steaks a night. You
need a fucking break after this.
Sweating, mate.
That's just my back is giving me the curry.
Oh, shit. Bang.
She's right.
She's alright.
These soft cells aren't as...
You like the cattle, don't you?
Hey?
You like those armoured cattle, don't you?
Depends. If you put it in a case like this, you get a lot more power out of these ones.
Yep.
But if you're just whacking them in the back of the car so they can rattle around and, you know, potentially drop cells, you want to go with the armoured cattle.
Detected a little bit of pain in that, mate.
It was like the very first trip that we'd been on as well.
And you wanted to use it in anger and you couldn't.
Oh, I was so fucking pissed off.
Did you get a replacement cell, or is it all intact?
Yeah, it's in the back of the car.
Cool.
And I was like, I could just swap over this single cell.
Yeah.
Or I could swap over.
Oh yeah, do
the
this.
cells.
Yeah, do this. This is way better. I reckon.
This made me feel better, you know, because I've been wanting to do this. And now I had a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
I didn't quite need this much.
You didn't need this much, no. This is enough for a house, man.
Hey. I don't want my beer to go warm.
We neglected to tell everybody that this is for the back of a Ford Ranger. This is not being installed on a house. We're going to put this in the back of a Ford Ranger.
Yeah. Don't see the problem here.
I don't see the problem either, mate. No, I'm all over it. And to be honest with you, this is what I should really disassemble my big battery and use these enclosures.
Yeah.
I just can't afford. So basically,
I would get a different brand of case. Now the reason why I went with this case specifically is because they instantly were like, happy days, happy to give you a 24 volt version, we'll include all the stuff. There's a lot nicer looking ones, but again, they're all with the same BMS, they're all the same functionality.
Yep. So there's functionally no reason to get any other case, but this does have handles, right, which I like.
Yeah,
do the QSOs
again, they've got the handles in there and they're held in by little 6mm screws and stuff, so I guess when we go to lift it up, we'll find out. I mean, I think that the template, everyone uses the exact same template, so you're not going to get anything drastically different.
Yep.
What I do like about this...
Where's the ears for the rack mount?
This isn't a rack mount.
Isn't it? Okay.
I don't have the ears on it. But what I do like about this, no stupid branding and like big QSO fucking stickers and shit like that. Like, it's just simple. You make it. I'm worried about that. I might swap that out.
Yep.
I just don't know that brand or anything like that.
Hey, haven't you seen The Simpsons? You don't recognise a Sonyo when you see one?
This is a Zixo.
No, you're not wrong.
But again, straight down to alt deck, pick one up, swap it up. It's on the back. I built this up because we didn't want to do this on camera. You've seen heaps of these before. One thing I will show you though. Let me just grab the old. Yeah. No one ever shows this part. They do.
That is a unique little way to hold that screen, isn't it?
It's because it doesn't have any holes, and it will make sense in a second.
Yeah, you'll just be able to slide it out, won't you?
It's got this little hook, right? And then you've got this here.
Yeah.
So initially you're like, how the fuck do you put that on? And how do I make it sturdy and stable? So
yeah, see, there's two little holes.
There's 2 little holes here. So everyone just ends up like, oh, I'll put that. Those 2 little hooks,
they've got to go in underneath.
so they go in. Yeah, I'll just get that out of the way.
Unique, man.
So you get that in there, so that they're like that.
Yep.
Screw that
And then
down
you
all
use
the
the
way,
screw to
tighten
lock
that.
it. Yep.
That locks it to the screen.
And then you wind the
Then
screw
you
in.
wind the screw down to actually
Look,
pull the screen in, and that took me a while to work out the proper way to do it.
this is why people hate engineers, though. Like, why didn't they just put holes in the screen?
Yeah, and then that's in, and it's properly attached to there. So
Yep.
I haven't tightened that one up.
Looks good. Looks good.
But Yeah, I didn't find anyone showing the actual latching system here. They were just like, oh yeah, put them there, and then you just see them screwing that on. It's like
no one's
skip
showing
some
it.
steps.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I appreciate it because that's really cool. Yeah, but like, come on, guys, why the fuck didn't you just put mounting holes in the plastic? You know?
Yeah.
Like engineering
I
that, the laser cutting time, and then it's been plated after the fact. The edges have been knocked off.
Then you get a cleaner screen around here because there's no.
Yeah, but there could have been detents in the side of the screen that lock it into the plastic, right?
Yeah, there has to be a reason why they did it like that. Maybe because these aren't supposed to be put into little metal boxes like this.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, like little clips on the side. You know how you click it in, it goes click.
Yeah.
And it has like the little clips on the side
little
of the actual
detent,
screen.
yeah, right.
But again, that might rattle loose. I
Yeah,
don't know.
fair. Look, it is what it is, right? You're not going to put a dollop of silicon around it just in case?
No.
No. You sure?
I'm doing it properly. I'm not doing it properly.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking like if that does rattle free while you're driving,
Yeah.
you don't want loose things floating around in your battery.
Well,
No, it's not going
go
to do any
anywhere.
damage. Yeah.
I mean, it does have 4 of these, and they're pretty tight. Like
No,
that's
well, I'm not worried about the screen. I'm saying these. You don't want these to come loose in your battery and be
Oh,
floating
they'll
around.
fall down to the bottom, and then
Yep.
we'll burst into a fiery death.
Yeah. Nothing like it.
Now, see that gap there.
You want to wait until you got the bus bars on to tighten it up?
No, because then, I mean, you can place the bus bars. You just don't want to tighten up your bus bars until
Till it's
so
compressed.
that's still got to compress down a bit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I don't want to do that with the drill. Of course, it's 10.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You see Colin Furs now sells independent.
Yeah, he sells just 10s.
Just 10s, yeah.
That's brilliant, though.
Yeah. Oh, you see how much they are?
Oh yeah,
$27 or something.
but at what cost is like not having a 10 mil?
The opportunity to witness the sort of temporal disturbance that happens when they disappear is probably worth the $27.
It's like those fucking videos that's like, oh, you know, when the missus says it's in the fridge and you can't see it, and then she just sort of reaches in and it just materialises.
My ADD brain can't see anything until somebody else.
There's just some pocket dimension somewhere that's just got all of your socks and 10 mils.
That's good.
Now, yeah, I'm probably being a little bit fucking careful here, but
Good.
it's really difficult to sort of judge.
Is it taking up the slack?
Yeah.
Oh. Jeez, I've got to get myself one of these tripods, dude. This is awesome. I'm not having to hold the camera.
$12 on Temu, I think.
I don't know. Are we blocking the microphone though? I'm not sure if it's... Hope not. Otherwise it'd be a whole bunch of useless video footage. Fuck, I didn't think of that, eh? Where is the microphone in this thing? Is it that hole or the hole up top?
I think there's more than one.
Yeah.
Because I think there's one on the side here as well.
Well, I know I constantly block them and people complain about it. Because the video's all muffled audio after that.
That's because you don't have your pinky hanging out when you're holding it.
That's what it is. It's like tying something down. If you don't say that's not going anywhere, rest assured it will fall off.
And you got to get twing.
Yeah.
Got to give it the little ping test.
Yep.
Every time I tighten up one,
Yeah, the others
the
loosen
others
up.
loosen up.
So it's compressing properly then, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's got quite a lot of slack with that foam, so I'm not worried about over tightening it as much. I just want them to get to the point where they click. Click.
Make the noise. Do you watch Project Pinky?
No.
Oh, it's excellent. Guys, I've done up a Mini Cooper and they've stuck like a 2-litre turbo Celica running gear and motor in it, which naturally it doesn't fit. They've had to cut the car apart, put a tunnel in it. Like, they've made the whole front end so that it folds forward instead of the bonnet. Yeah, like the bonnet still works, but because the motor's so big for the car, they've clipped the front end so the whole bonnet can roll forward, like the whole front of the car rolls forward to get to the engine.
Yep.
And they manufacture every single bracket themselves. They're just some really good, dry, like English humour.
I don't know. Fucking this old Tony has the the fucking
Dry humour around that.
the goat of that.
Yeah, pretty good.
And then you got lockpicking lawyer when he does his like fucking ones about his wife's beaver.
I haven't seen that one.
Well, he does a few of them because there's a lock manufacturer called Beaver.
Yeah, right.
He's like, this is my wife's beaver. Now, some would say that anyone can get into my wife's beaver. And he's got, like, he just did another one where he's got a big wrench, and the wrench brand is called Dick.
Yeah, right.
And he's like, yeah, my mate started giving me all their dicks to try and get into my wife's beaver. But my mate gave me this 2-inch one, and I didn't know how to tell him the 2 inches probably isn't going to cut it.
Oh, excellent sense of humour.
Right.
Oh, they've done a good job of that, haven't they?
Yep.
Shit hot.
Now, question is, where are the bolts for that?
What?
Oh, this is the other thing I like. This is the free gift. The essential parts for the unit. It's the free gift.
Good to know. Good to know.
They put that, like, they send you a photo. So when you order off these guys, they send you a photo
Of it being packed?
The thing packed.
Yep.
And on top is that, the free gift. And you think, oh yeah, I'm going to get something there. And no, it's
No, it's the mission critical thing that you needed.
That's the lugs for the freaking BMS, which in all of their photos are already on the cables.
Yep. The free gift is you're going to spend some time crimping those things on. Oh, do you have crimpers? I was supposed to.
I couldn't find my crimpers, but these are tiny, so pliers it is.
Pliers it is.
Right.
Pliers and solder or just pliers?
Never put solder on lugs. Don't care what anyone says.
Mechanical
Mechanical is
is the
always
best.
better.
Yeah.
If you put solder in, the problem is that over time that solder will shrink and contract and
Yeah,
stuff like
it
that.
becomes a
slips
point
out,
of becomes
and
a
it
point
actually increases your resistance. And then you get people to go, well, just crimp and solder.
Well, that's what I did.
But did you crimp then solder, or did you solder then crimp?
No, I crimped then solder. Yep, I'm blocking the camera, I think I am, but that's right.
Put that one in there.
She only goes in one way, so that must be the right way.
Yeah, yeah. So your BMS cables are at the top there. On their YouTube video for this, you see them making it up, and everything's done with an electric drill, and you can just see the fucking screws getting stripped out.
Yeah. Where we're going, we don't need threads.
I mean, she's pretty fucking accurate, eh?
That's good. Oh, it's laser cut, right?
Yeah.
It's not I wonder how they stick these. They must be just friction joint on those little like thread
those?
bosses. Yeah.
I did actually watch a YouTube video where they did some of them, and what it is they've got a little thing. They put a little looks like a screw through it, and it screws on the tight, and when it tightens up, it has the induction welder.
Yeah, gotcha.
On it.
Yep. It's basically spot welded on.
Yeah. The power of magnets.
So this is the power source that we used for balancing not only mine but these ones as well. It's a little adjustable thing. It'll go 50 amps at 3, or even lower than 3, like 1 volt, all the way through to like 14 or 15. It's an Emerson UPS power supply, I believe. Somebody's just added this little doodad on the end.
You can get the ones that have like the old HP server power supplies in there as well.
Yeah. Man, fucking 50 amps is a lot, right? But still, I mean, how many amp hours you got there? Like in total, you got 314 times 16.
I mean, 50 amps seems like a lot, but it's really not. Like,
how long did it take to balance this?
All week. So like,
you snapped some videos of that, didn't you?
I did. I didn't snap any videos of my hodgepodge hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I made a little 12 volt battery out of some cells that I didn't have connected because I didn't have enough bus bars until I sort of worked out to stack the 2 different types of bus bars.
Yep.
And I had a 12 volt battery with my Victron 30 amp on there.
Yeah, I mean,
but you look at the wattage on that.
Significantly more.
460 odd watts or something like that. 480 watts.
Yep.
Whereas that 3.65 volt, it's only like 200.
Yeah. Nothing. I ended up doing the same thing because like trying to. There's 96 cells at 935ish or 965 watt hours each. It took like 2 or 3 weeks to balance. So in the end, I ended up stringing them all up into basically 12 volt battery sets and just kept on measuring the voltages of each individual cell. And as soon as I saw some starting to spike, I would take them out and put them back to 3 volt and balance them there again. And it sped up the balancing process significantly.
Yeah. Right. Now, then you're going to take these off.
Have you got 2 leads for them or just one?
Just one. I'm probably going to make up some new leads anyway.
Yep.
Because even going out to the front panel, it's only the one cable.
Yep.
If you have a look in there, like that's yeah.
Let me grab this camera.
100% Chinesium cables.
Chinesium? Yeah.
Alright.
What is that, like a bootlace they've stuck on it, is it?
Yeah, but they didn't do up the whole bootlace so that it gave it a chance to flex.
Yep.
Which I'd argue that that's the wrong way to do it, but
Yeah.
I'll replace that with some.
Are you though, or you just put it in there and fucking leave it, right?
Well, the intent is that I'm going to replace it. In practicality, it might be temporarily permanent.
In the words of Ned Flanders, my family can't live in good intentions. Alright, pop this camera back in the tripod without switching it off, hopefully. Why don't I just pick up and move the tripod?
Are you using your brain?
Logic.
Oh, right, bus bar time.
Bus bar time.
Now that we've got the cells around the right way, do we? Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that never happened. It never happened. We're just giving you examples of what might go wrong.
With the magic about it. Right, so
You see some people doing that. They'll hide what goes wrong. I don't want to hide what goes wrong. Like that's the reason we make the videos. Is for other people to learn from our mistakes. So
yeah, like when we do stuff, lots of things goes wrong.
Life.
Right.
So if you've never done this before, we're paralleling 2 cells together, and then we connect the positive of one to the negative of the one in front of it.
And it's always like that last connection that you make is the one that makes you very fucking nervous.
Oh yeah, you're waiting to see if sparks.
Or the bus bar to weld to them, because I've had that happen before.
What? You remember when I was assembling my last shelf and I fucked that cell?
Yeah.
And it melted the lug off.
Yeah, but that's because you dropped the tool on.
Yeah, well, so many people comment about that. Like, please remove the spanners from the shelf.
It's okay. I'm a professional.
Some guy in the USA has just got massive anxiety. Like, what's this Aussie dickhead doing?
Now these flexi bus bars are actually also annoyingly they're too short.
Oh, so you got to compress them a little bit.
Yeah, so you got to give them a bit of a flare.
Ew.
Yeah,
I mean,
less than ideal.
That is less than ideal. Can you just use all the black ones then instead, or you don't have enough of them?
Huh?
You don't have enough of those thinner ones? So you
No,
can just
that's
use
it. That's all I've got.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
you get four per packet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is the bit where you got to be careful, right? So, now, yeah. Let's make sure I get the right side.
Yeah.
So positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Now,
I've just realised, right, if this goes wrong, I'm tucked in the corner here trying to hold the camera and I'm not going to be able to run away.
so one thing you can do is if you're like, have I done this correctly?
Oh, you do the battery check? You want your multimeter?
There's the multimeter.
So you want to see it go up roughly in voltages of 3.5 to 3.6, right?
We just go here and there, 14.4. So that's correct.
Excellent. Excellent.
Right.
And then you turn around the corner and make another 12 volt battery.
And then you bridge them together.
Sparks.
Magic. So these are the actual outputs here. So this is where you're going to get your 24 volt.
Ooh, here it comes.
So you do that.
Getting ready to be blinded by the light. That song's
Multimeter.
interesting. Oh, there we go.
Negative, positive, 14.4.
Did you notice any voltage deviation in any of the cells? Do you think any of them are got like a greater internal resistance, or were they all pretty well
No,
matched?
they're all dead matched. I put it on the resistance checker as well.
Yep.
Right. Zap. And that's not fucking.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh shit.
What a wanker. We can oversize that hole though. You're not you shouldn't have to do that though, right?
But I guess we did add a little bit of freaking thickness there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, get a drill bit, oversize the holes, elongate them.
You motherfucker.
What a jerk.
In the meantime, we're going to put these bolts on here so that nothing.
Do you want to do the
rattles.
sensing light wires?
Yeah, I will do. But that's like the last step.
Oh, you got an extra button.
Hey?
You got an extra power button for the BMS, or is that they've given you an extra power button for the BMS?
Oh, they gave me another button in here,
Yeah.
which doesn't actually plug into anything, and it's the one that has the light. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's
a
the
button.
standard JK BMS one.
Yeah, but that doesn't plug into the JK BMS. So,
Should. That's the normal one.
well, doesn't in mine,
Yeah, right.
because on mine, if you have a look on the front, have all this here.
Yeah.
Right. That's the plug that you get there.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
the same connector, right?
But this also has to power the screen, right?
Yeah, okay.
So maybe
why-
that's a different setup because it needs to use the power for the screen, not for the light. But you
Yeah.
can see there that that's the power button that you get.
That's
for
why
that.
they've supplied you another one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, because there's serial wires missing off this.
Yeah. So that would match up normally.
Yeah, okay. Because the button that's on there doesn't have the light, does it? It's alright, not the end of the world. Yeah, chuck me some of the other ones, man. I'll go down the other side for you. So this is really just a safety thing, right? So if we accidentally bump it, we don't
Yeah.
have a...
Yeah, that's why I just put them on just a little bit finger tight, you know.
Yeah.
Where you can do up on the negatives, it's just the positives, because that's where your BMS was will go.
I watched videos, right? People saying like some people tap out the bus bar and stick the connector so it's right in the middle, but the reality is that it doesn't do any of the sensing while it's passing current over the wires, right? It's when it measures, there's no current on the wire. You see it, the balancer stop for a second, it checks the cell, then it balances again. So I see people putting them in the centre, but I think it's unnecessary. I don't think you need to do that.
I think they're putting the centre just purely for looks, really. 'Cause I mean, the resistance of these is negligible.
Negligible, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be any more than what the post is, right?
No. Yeah, and like I've seen people that go off and they flatten off the top,
To get more contact surface.
to get more contact surface and that. There's actually a tool you can buy to put on a drill.
Yep.
Slips over it, and then it goes on and it just shaves it flat. I think that's just overkill. Unless it's like a significant bump, but like 90% of these are fine, unless they've got like bad welding.
Well, I mean, given the fact that it's a 250 amp breaker, if you, let's face it, you should be targeting about 200 amps maximum peak, right?
Well, you're monitoring everything, right? Like you're monitoring your individual cell voltages. So if you had an issue with a cell because of a bad contact, you're going to see it.
Yep.
Now we've got to find a drill bit.
Do you want to start putting the sensing wires together, or?
Yeah. Right. So.
I don't know if the we could probably pause the video for this next bit because I don't think everybody needs to see us. No one wants to.
Now
see
this is interesting because like everyone's saying with these vents, you put these on there and they're all nice and lined up, and then you put this bar on it and it blocks the vent holes.
Yep.
If you're having such a rapid vent event that difference in hole size is going to make all the difference,
Yep.
You've done it wrong.
Yeah, great.
So, right, that.
Pass me that on the camera. I'll get a video from overhead as well.
I'm gonna
Back
sit down
sort of
for a second,
Yeah, I'll swap places with you.
I think going out on the town in a concert the night before building a battery is not a good idea.
Oh man. My missus currently wants to murder me because I went to the pub yesterday to get some chicken wings for lunch, and I came back at 10 o'clock at night.
Whoops. Well, we went out, and the intent was I was going to drive because I wasn't going to drink that much. So
Yep.
at 2 a.m. this morning when we got home, we ended up at the Bite, get some chicken
Where's the bite?
in Northbridge.
Where's your balancing wires, Brad?
Oh, there.
Do you reckon these are the big ones or little screws? Oh,
What?
well, is one of these ends. We're going to have to trim that down because it doesn't line up with the holes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so turns out these brackets are just slightly too long. So what we might have to do is just cut a couple of millimetres off one end. You got some black paint? Not that I expect it to get rusty in here, but still.
I don't wiggle that around too much because
No,
that
no,
bridges.
yeah, really should.
Then that would be a
Would be some
rapid
sparks,
venting event.
Yeah, we're going to have to shave that down. You got a grinder?
I don't, but I've got the vibration knife.
Oh yeah, is that going to go through that steel alright?
Yes.
They kill the video, we don't need to film this bit.
So when I was saying,
Yeah, so turns out these brackets are just slightly too long. So what we might have to do is just cut a couple of millimetres off one end. You got some black paint? Not that I expect it to get rusty in here, but still.
I don't wiggle that around too much.
No, I didn't realise yet.
Then that would be a
That would be some
rapid
sparky
venting
sparks.
event.
Yeah, we're going to have to shave that down. You got a grinder?
I don't, but I've got the vibration knife.
Oh yeah, is that going to go through that steel alright?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, they kill the video, we don't need to film this bit. So, we're going to throw on the balance lead. Now, even though it's red, and we've clearly identified they've got black wire, this is the ground. Right, I'm not going to plug it into the BMS just yet because we want a sanity check.
Don't worry that, you got to do that last after it's powered up as well.
Yep.
According to the manual.
Because you've got this jumper on here, should I go on the other pole?
Yeah.
So the first 2 wires are on. I am considering we should just start making these things full time. We do them for work occasionally, but they're special order. I'm of the opinion that we should get some in and build them, keep them in stock. Like the AGMs, when you use AGMs out in the comms stuff in the field, like after a few days of like overcast and they're running low, you get stuck in that absorption phase at the end of the charging cycle. And I was talking to my boss about we should just only use lithium. Shouldn't use anything else.
So our skids up on site.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
Yep.
Has 30 kilowatts of lithium in it.
Pylon tech.
I don't know what they are. Ask Brady. But he's like, you know, that's never going to get used. That's way too much.
Yeah. What I would have done.
He has.
Oversized.
Yeah, but they're way oversized.
Yeah.
Like 5 kilowatts is oversized. The massive panels that they've got on it. So you got 2 weeks of fucking runtime without any panels at the 5 kilowatts.
That's right.
So we were discussing that like sometimes he has to take his personal car up there.
Help himself, you reckon?
I mean, who's going to miss like a couple hundred kilowatts or 2?
Who indeed? Somebody commented on one of my videos and said like it's potentially, my battery bank's potentially the biggest DIY battery. I don't think it is, but I'd be happy to, like, you know, if somebody had some spare batteries, I'd be happy to make it the biggest. I just can't warrant, like, I want to get the house paid off, so I don't really want to.
It's big enough for what you need it for.
Man, that's.
Well, okay.
Has a girl ever said to you, "Oh, it's big enough"?
Yeah, of course.
That's code.
I mean, you know that she's lying, but it makes you feel good.
It makes you
inside.
feel good, yeah. Love it.
At least she doesn't hit you with the, it's fine.
Oh, power right in the kisser.
Yeah, fuck you, I don't like you anyway.
I'm not super duper happy with that, to be honest with you.
Hey?
Oh, just that.
Well, that should be going in there.
Or do you want me to move it to this one?
No, that's fine. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, because I did measure it off that one.
Yep. I mean, this makes the most sense because it's diagonal across the thing, but
Yeah.
for the neaten the wires up, you just shift it.
Oh, again, the bus bar is not going to add that much.
No.
Yeah, it's when you're top balancing 16 freaking cells.
Yep.
That's when it makes sense to do it the other way.
Yep.
And I proved that, like as I was balancing it, I did it middle to middle because I didn't have the length to go right to the end, so I had middle to middle.
Yep.
The middle cells were higher voltage than the other ones.
So where did you want this? Just under the primary terminal?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a dab of fucking hot glue or something and stick. I'll probably stick them there and there, so it's at the midpoint of each, and then there and there.
With these other ones, you just want to leave all the wires on them and we'll tape them up.
Yeah.
Don't cut them off. Just in case you ever decide to turn this into a 48 volt pack. Not that I think you will, but
You never know.
you never know.
I mean, I wouldn't do it for my car, but
Look at what we're building.
that would just be silly. I mean, who needs that for a car?
I mean, like, you could, have you seen that, there's a guy in America who's got an old Chevy, like small block powered Chevy car of some description, and he's added to the belt drive on the front an electric motor, so he uses it like an electric supercharger. So terminal, do you want, because you're going to have probe 1 and 2 here, I'll put 3 there and 4 there.
Sorry?
You've got, because you've got temperature probe 1, temperature probe 2. Like really, you'd want 1, 2, 3, 4. Or whatever.
Yeah, that's correct. I don't think it really matters where they go. I don't really need to know
No, you just
where
need
the probes
trial
are.
and error.
Yeah, I just need to know, is my pack about to explode?
Yeah. Am I about to burn down my fucking electrically powered Ford Ranger? It's not even a lightning, dude.
No, but I could charge other lightnings.
That's true, this is true. You got some insulation tape out here anyway?
No. Tape.
I'll just bundle these up.
Yeah, just bundle them up for now and then I'll sort them out later. Do you want to grab the tops to the conduit?
Where's the other one gone? That one's gone walkies, bro. I'll find it.
Oh, it's there somewhere. Be under something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, this is tight conduit.
Wait. Wait.
There we go. Yeah, see, I'm not liking that, but
Man, run down the sides of the boot of silicon. Good luck.
okay. So, as your viewers have seen with your fucking shed, you're not recording now anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's recording. I don't care how dodgy the shed is, bro. People like some people get.
I mean,
on
it works,
like,
right?
it-
And it's not it's not technically a hazard.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it definitely is.
I
but-
mean, well, no one can get to the shed
that's right.
over the other stuff on the floor. So
There you go.
you've done the elimination route. You
That's
know?
right. Yeah.
You know?
Don't control the risk. Just don't let anybody get near it.
Yeah.
We're all good. Nah, like some people get on there and you see some of the comments, you think, what a fucking tosser. Like you took the time out of your day to get on there and complain. Right? Like
Yeah.
most people are excellent. Most people comment really positively. Other people, you think
ask
to yourself,
questions and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
there's
mean-
people that just want to be assholes. Yeah.
yeah, that's all it is. And they get on there and they take the time.
Oh,
to
you're not
write
doing
an
this right. You should be doing it like this. Okay, well, where's yours? Let
Yeah.
demonstrate it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've never done this before?
One of the ones that gets me, I get it a lot. It's not a nasty question, or a nasty comment, but it's a comment that happens all the time.
Why?
It's like, well, it's about the balancing. They're like, oh, the balancing should only kick in at this point. Okay, hang on a minute. In the middle of the pack, it's a flat discharge curve. In the middle of the pack, if you've got deviation, you've got a problem. Because the pack should be the same in the middle, always.
Yeah.
You should see imbalance either when it's charged or when it's discharged. And if you've got a problem in the middle and you go, well, I'm not going to turn my balancer on, you're just depriving yourself of time it could be balancing out.
Yeah, and the other thing is, what people don't realise is, as you're doing that with an active balancer, you're actually adding resistance.
Yeah.
So you decrease the possibility of it going further out of whack.
Yeah.
You might not balance it, but you'll stop it from getting worse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, the thing is, what makes me concerned about it is why are people under the impression that it will cause imbalance? And if their balancer is causing imbalance, something's probably wrong with their balancer. I appreciate the comments because it makes you think about these sort of things. But that's the only conclusion I can draw because mine have been in place now for 2.5, close to 3 years, and they've always balanced as soon as the pack is out by 0.010, right? So,
yeah.
And then the balancer kicks in. I don't change the minimum voltage for it. I let it go.
Do a sanity check on those. Now there is a recommended torque that you're supposed to put these to. I put them to tight enough. you feel it.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm making the noise. Beep, 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 beep.
I mean, I do have a torque range. It's just that it's like 500 mil long, and not designed for this kind of stuff.
You want to open this up in a month and fucking retalk them there.
Well, no, because if I drop a cell again, I get to build another one, right?
How's your missus feel about that?
This is $20, didn't you know?
Yeah. The starter motor, babe. The starter motor went in the car.
Right.
That's the downside of having a partner that knows car parts. You can't tell her that a turbo is a new radiator.
Right, now, what you do, you jam old mate in there, or you get your bald assistant to hold that.
I'm gonna hold it?
Yep. Right. So, now we've got, 0, that's good, that's the part. 3, 7, 10, 14. Then we
The other one's
grab.
not plugged in. The other one's just floating around there somewhere.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. 18, 21, 25,
28.
28.
Excellent.
Cool. Where's your battery wire on this thing?
Okay.
No, these have got an additional one. So it's just that.
Oh yeah, I haven't. I need to put the little lug on it.
So they tell you not to. Yeah, that's it. They tell you not to plug the balancers in until there's power to the actual device.
Well, I mean, I don't tell you that, but in the video,
That's the order that they do.
they put everything in, and then they plug in the balance leads. Oh, I guess then they flick on the switch.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't matter what order it goes. That's effectively what we do.
I was reading in the JK manual that there is a very specific way that you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
We'll just do it the way that they did it in the video. It didn't explode, so.
Yeah. Happy days. I mean, like I've always hooked up mine balance leads. Well, on the little BMSs, the non-inverter ones, the balance lead is the power, is the positive source as well. So. Right, pause the video for the front here. I'll just back this up so you can get in there. Should we get through it? Same one as the balance lead or the next one down?
Might as well go the same. Well, actually, no, we'll go the next one down. Because I just realised you've got to put the fucking main power on there, don't you?
So for the people watching, we have not covered this tool again. You can scold us in the comments. We should have covered this with something so if we drop it, that it doesn't cause an arc.
I do have my electro-safe tools, but again, they're about 20 metres that way, and we're here, so.
Very inconvenient.
Right, so.
Yeah, it's not like there's anyone, is it?
Well, technically.
That's the balance of the thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's still.
Are you not going to go in the channel?
I think I might move this one as well. Surely, 'cause that's where the main positive is going to go.
It's good.
Could go.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Right. Now. Number one. No slack.
No smoke. Disappointing.
Oh, it's big for some good content.
Hang on, let me fix that for you.
I'd say then I'd just take your batteries, but they're smaller than these.
Hey, hey. Look out, the business end, man. Here we go.
Yeah, we got a. Where's that screw from?
No, I dropped it there. It doesn't come off anything. I should put it back over there. Hey, when I used to be a cabinet maker, like at TAFE, we'd do that to people. They'd go up and like throw an extra part on their fucking bench. And they'd be like, where the hell did this come from?
What have I missed?
And here we go.
Ugh.
Anyways, now, is that on the camera recording or what? Look at this. Here we go. So, hey, get up now. We got this done, eh?
See, I don't know what that is.
That's for a heater.
Oh, that's the yeah. Let's throw that to the shit.
Yeah, we don't need it. We may have drop bears, but we don't have too many cold nights.
Yeah, I'm thinking that that's right. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I should have grabbed that, shouldn't I? So what have we got there? The cable for the front panel. What doesn't tell you what each of these does it?
Well, I mean that doesn't even fit.
What's that?
Oh, this one.
What do you? So they do LED lights. RS485. I guess those other ones must be can, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, you got can, high, can, low.
Shouldn't they be twisted too?
Well, these are powered by 100% Chinesium, so.
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing that I fucking hate about this particular
Is that
case
you've got to pull it to the side.
is that, well, no, it's not just that. Have a look where you. Oh, shit.
That's stuck to the bench.
Ah, she's fine, she's fine. See, there's bolts underneath. So you got to bolt it in right underneath.
So if we put these things on an assembly line, how much do you reckon we could build this one? Like, well, if we let's say it's saleable, right? That's effectively 15, 16 kilowatts of saleable batteries. I reckon we could probably sell them for what, $4 grand? Still $1,000 cheaper than everyone else.
Well, I'll wait. Listen, right? That was a demonstration of what not to do.
Okay. Remember, I don't edit that out. I only edit out my fuck ups.
Aha. So
Bastard.
You need to loosen that.
So you can swing it around.
Yeah. Probably should have put it on the other side, to be fair. This is not what they showed in the video. That's super instructional. Super awesome video. Now.
Oh dear me. You're not going to be able to push it over far enough, are you? When in doubt.
She just, it's all in the hips.
Hey, I don't know. Your table might not be rated for battery building. It's better than the piece of MDF that I currently have one single clamp holding onto mine as a bench.
Make sure that's off.
So there's no pre-charge. There's no pre-charge button for this that goes through a resistor, is there? I don't think that's a thing anyway.
Well, no, that's for an inverter.
Yeah.
So when you plug in an inverter, you don't inrush
into the capacitor.
into the capacitors inside the inverter. This isn't on an inverter.
No, I realise that, but like if there was where would you put a button? Like this would be the best place to have a button to say I want to pre-charge my inverter.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just go down to Altec and buy a resistor.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking you could use that other button for that, right? If you were to put a hole in the front. Whoa. No smoke. No smoke. Put the extension on that so you don't.
Hey?
Put the extension on your ratchet.
I like to live dangerously.
Yeah, I can tell.
Look, no batteries are harmed except for that one that got a little nick.
Yeah,
And that random bit of plastic that we don't know where it came from. But other than that,
this has been uneventful. I shouldn't have said that.
sake, dude.
Touch wood.
Why do you fucking hate me?
Alright.
Is it because I've got hair?
That's what it is. I've got hair, bro. It's just in places you can't see. Just ask my missus.
There's a way you can fix that though.
Huh? I don't want to fix it. I'm happy with this.
Wait until it gets caught in a zip. Suddenly, manscaping is fucking not that bad.
Yeah, suddenly I feel like
It only happens once.
Yeah. Oh, this is not a bad little enclosure. You don't want to turn it on first to make sure it's working before we put the screws in?
I'm just putting this two screws in.
Yep.
So that this doesn't
Fall off.
And do
Understood.
something catastrophic. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm nervous or anything like that.
Oh, you should be.
But
Hey. Yeah, nicely animated as well. 0% sock.
well, yeah, because you got to do the rest.
Yeah, understood.
Now I'm going to go onto the Chinesium store and download the app.
I've already got it. Do you want to... I've already got it, and I can do a screen capture if you use this one.
Oh, yeah, you do that then.
Let's have a look here. Where have we got? Screen recorder. Start recording.
No, you
Well, yeah, you do it. It's your battery.
Well,
You know what settings you want.
doing.
There it is.
There we are.
So you swipe to the far side. Yep, keep going. And then, well, go back one, sorry. And then verify password, and it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be all zeros. I can't remember what it is exactly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Is it 6 numbers maybe on the new ones? I can't remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, there we go. And you press the advanced settings down, and then off you go. The first thing, you see how it's modify password? You have to change the password, right? I'll blur it out for you. You got to change the password, otherwise the error light will not go away until you do.
All right.
It's really irritating.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. New password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Original. So there's an error on there, but that's probably because it thinks it's got 16.
New
So.
password is not equal to new password. What?
You didn't? Did you type it right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe because it's too similar.
Put all zeros.
A, B, C, D, E, F. What?
There's got to be numbers.
Yeah, I'll just set it to all zeros. There we go.
Yeah. And then you modify your cell count and off you go.
Cell counts. So it's 8. Battery capacity. Well, I'm going to set it to what the manufacturer says. So that's what, 314. So it's
628.
628.
Fucking Jesus. 628 amp hours in the back of a car.
Right, calibrating volts.
So you,
Balance trigger volts. Yep.
are you is the voltage correct, or do we need to test it? I think it is correct. Sounds like it's correct. Can we pop in just there? There's nothing metal on that, so you should be right.
28.94. 28.91.
So, yeah. Cool. So
Oh, yeah,
it's-
that was 29.4, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was 4 across here.
Yep.
Yep.
You got like settings like maximum charge current.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna watch Andy's video again for the 18th time.
Yep.
Like while I was sitting here waiting for you to come over so I could build it,
Yeah.
I was like getting antsy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm surprised
right,
you
so
waited,
if I
to be
go-
honest.
Yeah, so do I have to save that now?
No, when it beeps, when you press the OK next to it, it's taking the settings. So Cell cat, so it didn't accept that. Go back up to. You got to press the OK next to it.
Oh, right.
Yep. And you'll hear it beep when it takes the setting.
I didn't click OK.
Yep.
What's calibrating current? Oh, that's the zero because there's
yeah,
zero
zero, yeah.
current at the moment. Yeah. Technically not, because it's still powering up the BMS. So
Yeah. I think probably be immeasurable given the size of the shunt. What is it? Be a 50
battery
milliwatt.
is fully charged.
Cool.
So-
What about the? Is there a setting in there for the language of the screen, or you got to do that on the screen? Because it's in Chinese at the moment.
That's probably a firmware, to be honest.
It's probably not in the actual BMS because it's actually an independent like entity. It's talks serial to the other side. There is like a screen always on option there and whatnot. Is charge, discharge, and balance enabled? Back on the first one. So go control to the very end. Then one more that way. Yep. Yeah. So they're all on. Emergency disabled, temperature sensors, displays always on.
Don't need that. Yeah, I'll have to.
You have to play with it. That's all right.
I think it is a touchscreen.
This video has stretched out fucking plenty long enough as it is, so we'll let's call it there. And when do you want to install it in the car?
Well, we'll go to the freaking hub. We'll do our thing. I just need to have a hand lifting it in. That's all.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, it's fucking touchscreen. EN. There you go.
There we go.
It's right there.
28.9
Source
for.
voltage.
Oh, it's balancing. It's showing you the balance. Cool. That's a nice little screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have to order that screen for mine. Oh, I think I am going to upgrade to these though. I've got to confirm that the integration works as expected. I know Andy's already done it, but I'll,
Yeah, well, that's what I bought the B cable for.
Yeah, gotcha.
I could have made my own cable, but
You've got an alarm
price
still.
was like 5 or fucking 15 or whatever it was at Altec.
Yep.
Again, it's handy having Altec.
Oh yeah.
Really from a perspective of you.
It's convenience.
Shit, I need this. You go get it.
Yeah.
Because like they give you this, which is just a network cable, but you don't want a network cable. You want one of these, which is your
CAN bus cable.
CAN to BMS. You need the Type B. So the Type B has the right cross wires that you can use to plug directly into your servo.
If you use an A, what is it? Get some of them backwards, does it?
If you use A, it just won't connect.
Yeah, okay. You've got an alarm on here still. I'm trying to figure out what you've stored an alarm.
Probably a cell alarm. There's one cell that's
Okay.
significantly higher than the others by like 0.1 volt.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Which is weird.
Well, that's it's not saying that that's the case here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, cool. We're going to end it there, eh?
Yep.
So next one we'll put it in the car. When do you want to do that? You're back to work tomorrow.
I want to fuck around with this. I've got to set it all up. I want to do the firmware update and that. So maybe next time I'm down.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good to me. All right, we're leaving it there, guys. Thanks for watching.